Ethan! Turn around for a photo, please!
Ethan, one picture! Ethan!
Not too much. Yeah? Yes? Okay, this way. Okay, this way. That's it?
You know, there's so many movies that right now that are so full of irony and cynicism and a kind of malevolent feeling towards humanity. I wanted to make a movie about a hero, somebody that you could admire, and a positive, aspirational vision of what masculinity can be. And I had that opportunity with this character.
This way, please.
We'll be inside so soon.
This way, please. Ethan. Thank you.
I've dedicated my life to this profession, so that kind of recognition feels significant to me. It really moves me, and I love what I do, and so to have it reach people is thrilling, and I can't deny it. Yeah, you know, and to get it with Richard Linklater, I've made 9 films with him, and that's part of my life's work, so I couldn't wish for a better scenario.
And I would like to introduce you to the team, starting from the far end, the other side of the table.
You know, it was the weight of love, and what you're willing, what you're willing to do for love, and how you're willing to put love in action. And that's what I could really relate to it. I've had a lot of men in my life growing up that I really admired, and as you grow older, you start to see what they did for you, and that they had choices and they didn't have to do it. And when you're young, you just think, oh, these people are supposed to take care of me. And I had a lot of people take care of me. And so I just wanted to try to put that care into the performance, and to do something that was not intellectual, but visceral.
Just now it was revealed that there's an open letter signed by several of your peers, Tilda Swinton and Adam McKay.
I don't know enough about what you're asking to speak about the names that you suggested. I have no context for that question. I often, the last time I spoke publicly about any of this, I was really shocked at how much animosity it was met with, and of people saying things like actors shouldn't talk about politics or things like that. And I really feel like the answer is the absolute inverse, is that everybody should be, we're all citizens of the world, and all of us matter, and all of us have a voice, and everybody's welcome to disagree. That's part of the benefits of living in a free society. And yeah, we get microphones thrown in front of our face, but it's not because we're telling anybody what to do. We're just citizens sharing our opinion, and you're willing to make of it what you will. We're not, some of the greatest minds in the world have tried to make the planet live in peace, and it seems to be very difficult for humanity. The more that we talk about it and make it a priority in our life and taking care of all the children, that's our job as grown-ups, is to take care of the young people in our lives and make sure they have a good world to be born into and thrive into. And we all have to think about how we contribute and do the good that we have the power to do. And I feel like there's a slight agenda to your question that is different than my agenda. But I respect you, and I respect the question.
And all the things that he has to face, and an immaterial one that has to do with fatherhood.
The last place you probably want to look for advice in your spiritual counsel is a bunch of jet-lagged, drunk artists talking about their film.
Mention your name and stand up. Okay. Start. One.
Just at its core, it's about a group of people who don't think they have anything in common, who band together to fight institutional greed and malevolence, to realize that they have so much more in common, and that it's worth fighting for. So I love that as what we're offering the world in response to that. And, you know, anything that fights fascism, I'm all for.
Just explore how art can be centering from the cause of pain. How do you apply the same philosophy?
There's only one movie that actually changed my life, and that's Dead Poets Society. I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know who I was or what I was supposed to be. And you know, we went to the Venice Film Festival with that, and it set my life on a different course. And there are other things I could point to that changed me as an actor, but that experience changed my life.
Thank you all for your time.